Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle. And I am doing a reading for Sagittarius in all placements. It is timeless in general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Um, I am doing the WTF spread, which is when ish is all effed up. and um, and yeah, it was interesting. I tried to go live this morning. It just a little bit ago, and it wasn't working, and I was like, what is going on? And I had to like delete, cancel out, start all over. So there may be something going on for you where it's like you get all set up, you're ready to go, and then you have to like start all over again. Who knows? But anyway, I've got some prosperity dust on the table. There's Linus Kitty Cat. Good morning, beautiful. Um, and so, yeah, the way this spread works is I'm looking at what the actual F question mark exclamation point, and pulling cards for each of those. So to begin, I'm going to look at what the, which is the situation and the challenge, using my new awesome science deck, Science Tarot. So let's see. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Oh, yeah, that's right. Happy birthday to those Saggies out there who, well, I did do a Sagittarius birthday reading already. So check that out. That was a pretty great one. All right, so let's see. So this is the situation. We've got the 8 of Beakers. And what does it say? Cocoon. All right. What's the challenge? Uh, Queen of Bunsen burners in reverse. Storyteller Carl Sagan. Uh-oh, upside down Carl Sagan. What's going on? um, what? Okay, so that's what the actual is. What's real? 2 of Beakers. Alliance. There are a bunch of mushrooms. And then F. What the actual F? What's wrong? We've got temperance in reverse. Tolerance of uncertainty. Currently my favorite card, maybe ever. That's what's wrong. Okay. So question mark, where do you need more info? 8 of magnifying glasses, which is pentacles. By the way, beakers is cups. Bunsen burners is wands. Drift. 8 of magnifying glasses. So what can you do? This is the exclamation point. The world. Grand unified theory, which is oh, and I forgot to say temperance. This is your energy. This is Sagittarius. And then the world, we have fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So let's see what's going on. What is all this? I'm gonna go with the light seers for to clarify this 8 of Beakers. What is this? Typically, that is about walking away. With Cocoon, yeah, it almost has like it's like almost like a hermit feeling or something, like kind of retreat. Oh, actually, more of like a 4 of Swords, like retreating, in the process of transforming. We've got Judgment. That's Scorpio energy, also sometimes Libra. Page of Wands in reverse. Got fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 7 of Swords. There's this hmm, something about something happened here. something something definitely happened. Looks like regarding another person potentially who there's it's like all of a sudden all the words have just drained out of my head. The seven of swords is like there's uh some kind of uh, oh my god, what is going on? I have to shake off this energy. There's a lot of blockage. There's distraction. There's some kind of, I don't know. Anyway, something going on here where somebody was doing something like devious, underhanded, trying to get away with something, um, and doing it like this page of wands in reverse is like being being I'm getting like over the top, um kind of why can't I think of words? This is really bad. Um it's okay, it's not bad. It's just I don't know. Talk about what I know. There's this judgment here. There's this judgment thinking about the past, trying to overcome something. Like we have this kind of spirit coming up out of her body, and she's like allowing herself to lean into this. She's like feeling something, and it's somehow there's something about being released energetically from a situation where you were dealing with somebody who was not on the up and up, and either it was coming from a place of them being kind of scattered and all over the place and not really um like either feeling kind of apathetic or not knowing what they really wanted, or it could be an energy of being really like um this is where I'm getting caught in my words. It's like they're, you know, being very I don't know, the word insolent keeps coming to mind. Like just like temper tantrum type of thing. Like I'm gonna do what I want. And it could also be where there's some kind of like somebody is not interested in learning a lesson. Like maybe they bumped up against your judgment. You were like, I'm gonna focus on what the reality of the situation is. And this person was like, bah, I don't agree with this. Anyway, I'm very sorry for muddling my way through this. I don't know why it's so hard to articulate, but all of this all of this is leading to has led to this like you walking away or somebody. I mean, we see this guy sneaking off in the dead of night, except the moon is shining super bright, and this crow in front is like, yeah, you're not getting away with this, buddy. And somehow this has caused you to kind of go into this dormant energy of like in the process of transformation. um let me do something real quick. I'm gonna I want to get some Magic of You Oracle cards. I just want to understand a little bit more what this situation is, because God, I, yeah, I need to be able to explain this better. Opulence. It's time to lead. Translucence. Love the darkness. See, love the darkness, but then it's super bright. It's not dark. Is this you trying to make a getaway? Oh, we got some confirmation there. Phenomenon. Be still and listen to the spirits, which kind of aligns with this cocoon. It's like, and this time to lead kind of matches this 8 of beakers as well. It's interesting. It's time. Oh, and we've got the crow. This figure is riding on the back, and this crow, it's almost like the one who was kind of alerting what was going on here. And it feels like there was some kind of alarm sounded about someone doing something not good. They're trying to get away with something. And this learning about this, understanding this, is a call to action for you to, I guess, walk away, first of all, to embrace the fact that you have been informed, you have been told about somebody you were dealing with. And maybe you didn't see who they truly were until something happened here. You were somehow told or informed, alerted to what somebody was up to, and so now you're being taken. Embrace the darkness, love the darkness. It's like taking that knowledge, that understanding, and letting it be something that allows you to lead while listening to, be still and listen to the spirits. It's like learning how to tap into your own intuition, so that it's like it's like knowing, when you know who your enemies are, then you are equipped to be able to deal with them. In a sense, it's, kind of overcoming some naivety, being naive, not fully seeing someone's true colors, and this is spirit in the form of a crow. Somehow, crows are important here, helping you to be able to dive, to love that darkness within you, maybe part of you that kind of attracted this situation, because we all, everything that's going on around us is a reflection of us within. And it's like, because of seeing what someone was up to, you taking the lead in terms of like, okay, how do I right this situation for myself, at least? And so then you kind of go into this cocoon phase while you explore this dark part of yourself. Maybe somehow whatever happened here made you more aware of where you might do things that aren't always on the up and up. I don't know. Let's keep going. Let me go with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. God, that was weird. Anyway, challenge. Challenge. Is the challenge? Well, it's this Queen of Bunsen Burners in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Oh, goodness. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. So now we have water signs, fire signs again. We've got Virgo here, all in reverse. So it's like, there's all this emotional turmoil, emotional imbalance. And I don't know if this is in regards to who you were dealing with, someone who was not a safe haven for you, someone who was not a protector or protectress. There's a lack of compassion, of care, of nurturing, and not only that, but also not being connected to the intuition. Now, this could be you, this could be the person you're dealing with, but because of this, this caused a major upset. With Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's like, the wheel, its consequences for some whatever this energy is, and not being willing to do the deep dive, or having a hard time going within, separating oneself from the situation. Um, and so things just keep getting worse and worse because of this emotional confusion. Someone's emotionally unavailable, whether this is you or someone else. You and this is all clarifying this Queen of Wands in reverse. There's this can be about like intense, like, kind of aligns with the Seven of Swords, kind of this vindictive energy, very like a jealous, or um someone using their physical wiles to get what they want. uh it's it's all very, it's just all very toxic, and I don't know, maybe these are two different characters. Maybe one is you, one is the somebody else, because of being in, so emotionally confused or unstable. It kind of keeps you engaged with someone who is not really not kind. Not, how do I say it? I wish I was better at unpacking my adjectives. There's something here with somebody who's just really either they've lost their kind of inspiration, and they're like it's like almost like a energy vampire situation. Someone's like siphoning off of you somehow, or this could even be the energy that you're in. Yeah, it's all very confusing. And this all started with weirdness before I even started the the video. Okay, so what, apologize. This is, I don't know. I feel very discombobulated right now. Whew. It's very strange energy. What is this Two of Beakers? We've got the Hermit upright. Virgo again. Five of Swords in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Clarifying this too. Two of Beakers. So, alliance. Okay. So this feels like you have actively separated yourself from a situation that has been toxic. And maybe for a time you were having trouble doing this, or maybe you still kind of struggle with this a little bit, but I don't know, maybe there's somebody else that you're dealing with here who refuses to do their own shadow work and look at themselves. Maybe there's a couple people here. Maybe this is what you are dealing with. There's maybe there's different characters here who are kind of in cahoots and it's all kind of chaos. This has been an interesting this kind of theme has been coming up for the last few signs. But you, this cocoon, this hermit, I said it right in the beginning, is it's all about you really embracing, you taking the lead, you learning to love the darkness within yourself, you doing that deep dive, and understanding that it's really important to be honest. It's really, you don't want to fight. It's not, you're realizing it's not even a good fight. Fight the good fight. There's no such thing in this situation. This is the never ending battle. You ultimately just end up being depleted. You'll never not be fighting. There's no way out of this situation. Kind of like a bullfight. The bull goes in, the bull will never come out, not alive anyway. So, and what's happening here is you're very clear that this situation needs to end. You're 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 saying, no, I'm not going to fight anymore. I'm done with the mind games. I'm done with the all the this nonsense. Not doing this anymore. Because you see, you're being shown clearly who it is you're dealing with. And you're like, okay, I'm separating myself. And I'm effectively closing this out. And I'm focusing on maybe maybe there's a particular connection you have with somebody that is that is the antithesis of whatever has been going on here. There's some alliance, aligning yourself with somebody else, or maybe it could even be a group of people that really. Oh, I just noticed above the mushrooms here, it's like two land masses coming together, and then this is in the shape of a heart up above here. And so, and then there's almost some kind of growth or something happening. And so you're leaning into what feels good, what feels supportive. There's a symbiotic relationship here. Um, with the mushrooms, it's like it's something that helps to this connection is helping you to suck out the toxicity from maybe what you have taken on from a toxic situation. And as you heal, as you're in this cocoon phase, as you spend time doing that deep dive, learning to love the darkness within yourself, you're becoming very clear about um, who you want to invest in, who you want to share your love with. And this can be on in any level, romantic, family, friends, colleagues, whoever. So that's what's real. So then we have what's wrong, which we have temperance in reverse. I'm gonna go with the Dream Keepers tarot. So what is this? Temperance in reverse. I mean, again, we have this lack of balance. Nine of Wands. Yeah, see, you've been through it. This has been a tough situation for you. 100%. And we got Temperance upright. That's interesting. Puzzle pieces. Picture is not fully clear yet. Huh. This is interesting. That's what's wrong. The Tower in reverse. I see. Scorpio energy. It's like um there's this determination here to keep going, to find balance. But it's through there's something in you that is resisting doing this deep dive. It's like you're being forced into it. You're in a period of solitude and you're actually making some headway. Things are going better than you think they are, maybe. But there's a part of you that feels like you don't want to have to take the time to fill in the gaps, to find all the puzzle pieces. There's something about being so determined to overcome difficulties that you're not allowing something to fully end or close out. And so this is causing a lot of instability. Something it's like you're finding yourself in, going from one extreme to the other because of and I think this is just a part of the process of you going through the transformation. You knowing that you have to walk away from something that was somehow compelling enough to keep you there. And this situation that you find yourself continuing to want to stay in is it cuts you off from your intuition, from your connection to spirit. Listen to this, be still and listen to the spirits. It's like somehow the situation is it's sort of like makes you just want to tune out, to buffer any kind of emotions or anything that would have to cause you to do the deep dive because it's uncomfortable. The cocoon, that caterpillar dies. There's like it's you're resisting the ego death basically, which is it's nothing wrong with that. That's normal. Our ego does everything it possibly can to not go through some kind of death, but the caterpillar dies in the cocoon, and it has to happen in order for that transformation to happen. And so you're bumping up against this part of you that is like, I don't want to close this out. I feel like I'm balanced enough. I'm good. It's good enough. I got to keep going. I got to make something work here. But in this, it's actually causing some severe imbalance. And so this is you just kind of like potentially, yeah, ultimately needing to persevere, but persevere in a way where you know that you have to let go and make some kind of new alliance. There's a new alliance happening already. And maybe you're caught between one and the other. It's like one is very this one feels good because it's not the other one. And you can feel the difference. You're like, yeah, mind games versus someone who's honest and forthright and compassionate and caring. Okay, yeah, there's a big difference there. But for some reason, you're not able to let that other go. I don't know. Maybe there's something about that. Like maybe you can't let go because you feel like you're gonna lose something really crazy is gonna happen. The tower upright is a huge shakeup. And you're resisting that for some reason, and you have your reasons. So what what where do you need more info? 8 of Magnifying glasses. Pentacles. I'm going to go with the Oracle Tarot. What is this? What is this 8 of magnifying glasses? Your own power. 2 of Wands. Hmm. 7 of Cups in reverse. Decadence and indulgence. Okay, there it is. I see. 10 of Wands. Put down your burden. I got it. Okay. So what seems to be happening here is that you continue to lose power because of there's a part of you that doesn't want to have to do the hard work of transformation, of transforming, doing the shadow work, doing that deep dive. And so you may be you could be think about this. Yeah, it's like it's almost like overindulging. I don't know. It's in reverse. This is where you need more info. Yeah, okay, okay, right. Got it. Okay, so you could be doing things in some way that help you to just it's like when we get stressed out, we have a hard day at work. We come home, we're like, I just want to put on the TV. I just want to like scroll on my phone for a while. I just want to like tune out, turn off myself, my brain, my emotions because I just can't. I'm overwhelmed. It's too much. I can't deal with that. But there's an overindulgence that's been happening that has kept you from being able to do that deep dive because you have some kind of it's almost like a smoke screen or something keeping you from yourself. And so what you are needing to do and what I feel like you are actively in the process of doing even though there's a part of you that is resisting. And I feel like yeah, there's kind of a like I said, going to extremes. Like maybe sometimes you're like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna spend some time in contemplation. I'm gonna really feel my feelings and think about this. And then other times you're like, no, I just need a drink. I just need to. It's a distraction. I need something to keep me from having to deal with this because it's so overwhelming. And so you this is all about taking back your power. This is about not indulging anymore to actually even when you get to those moments where you're like I don't want to think about this anymore, I don't want to feel about this anymore, again, like I just want to drink or I just want to like tune out and zone out, whatever. This is like no, 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 keep going, keep letting yourself comfortable place because through doing that like that's something that needs to be addressed, that needs to be acknowledged, that part of you, whatever is coming up for you, and that's what's going to help you close out this cycle and finally put down this burden that you've been holding on to. And that's what changes things, that's what transforms everything for you by learning to love the darkness. The darkness is not a comfortable place because it's the unknown. But this is basically saying like it's time to work on changing things up. This is like, everything is shifting around and rearranging. Everything is rearranging. This is that metamorphosis process, this drift, the layers. We see, all the layers, right? And it's all splitting up, and it's all kind of shifting and moving, and it's actively working on creating that shift, actively putting down those burdens. This particular burden that you've been holding on to, that you've been trying to make work, or you just didn't want to let go, whatever this is. But this is about reclaiming your power through this process, through actively working on, again, not leaning into the decadence and overindulgence. And that helps you gain clarity of how to let go, and what to work on to make yourself feel better, to actually get to that get- again, the that transformative place, that transformation that, on some level, that that's what's needed because of this two of beakers, because of this alliance. There's something that you are able to compare. This is what I want, and this is what I don't want. And it's very obvious, but you're dealing with some ego stuff. So, what can you do? We've got the world clarified by the sun, Leo energy. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. This one has a baby, a bun in the oven, but this is in reverse. Hermit, upright again. Okay. Well, yes, it is time to abort. Abort mission. Abort. Let there is whatever has been going on with somebody who has, with whatever toxicity this is, toxic person, toxic people. This is basically saying your happiness comes from not trying to have a new beginning, letting an opportunity go, um, and focusing on yourself, learning to love the darkness, because that's where the growth comes from, the wisdom, you tapping into your intuition, being still, love, be still and listen to the spirits, love the darkness. Your spirit guides, the universe, whatever higher power you subscribe to, is trying to speak to you through your intuition. And the only way to truly hear that is to let yourself be still, be quiet, and not tune out. It's tuning in. And this is what is going to help you close out the cycle once and for all, to finally learn the lesson, learn what it is you needed from this situation. It I always say this, but it's like it's the most difficult, painful situations that help us grow the most, very often. And this is you coming to that point of, like, by focusing on you, doing that deep dive, then it all comes full circle, and you're able to move on. This is that point when you're done cooking. You're done transforming, and it's time to emerge from the cocoon and have that new beginning, being fully formed. And now you can focus on what next. This next, ultimately, this alliance. You have something that's already there supporting you. So let me get a chakra card to close out. Whew. This is interesting. Again, I apologize for the weirdness in the beginning. I don't know. Sure seems to be Yeah, coming out of the weirdness ultimately. Yeah, see, we have heart chakra harmony. Ooh, and there's a mother holding a baby. It's time to abort one mission so that you can create another one that is much more in line with you, that is peaceful. This one was not peaceful. It was everything but peaceful. My mind, body, and spirit work in harmony with each other, aligned with both my will and the divine will. I have balance in my life with room for both pleasure and purpose. My giving and receiving of love and abundance are in perfect balance. Ooh, are in perfect balance. I feel like that's what this is about. This temperance. That's what's wrong. Is you haven't been in your mind and your heart and your giving and receiving haven't been in perfect balance. And that's a part of this change. I am balanced. Room for both pleasure and purpose. You have a purpose here. And now it's time to bring in the pleasure and have that inform your purpose. Because something here, the pleasure is missing. There's a lot of karma here and difficulty. And you're just like, all right, how about we let go of the need to fight and focus on the love. That's where you're heading. That's where you are essentially. It's a process. It takes time. You got this. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if you feel like